Listen to this moment and you get to understand how we fight against God even without knowing. Poverty, the word poverty. We fight against poverty. The entire world fight against poverty. But we don't really understand what poverty stands for, what poverty signifies. We don't understand it. We keep fighting against poverty and we keep seeing how we kill ourselves in the world. In the way of God, God believes that everything that humans were privileged to born to see in the world is what He generated. The idea that a man has to know how to harness this thing that were generated, to know how to turn the things that were created to the use, is also an idea given by the Spirit. No man has ever paid him money. None of us has ever paid God money for what God provides and keep in the world freely for us. But we fight against poverty. So the fight against poverty is what I want to show you, that we are indirectly fighting God without knowing. And that is why our world has been going the way it's going. You don't know, but this moment is to enlighten you. So this is not a Christian thing, like I said. What I try to bring to you is to show you the ways of life that humanity miss. The way we have missed. He said, we all have gone away from the ways of life. We all have gone away from the foundation of truth, irrespective of what we think we know. But like I said, this is not a moment to blame anybody, because the path of God is a path that is designed for one to come and show the rest. It is just that we think we can get it by going to Bible school. No. The program is that the Spirit will engineer or generate somebody in the midst of men, where He put His divine Spirit into, then men will access Him from that person. That is the concept of God with us. That is the program that brings God to a people. That somebody will be born in the midst of men. So the duty that men has is to seek for such a person. Well, you can't see the person on the road. So this moment that we giving you is to enlighten you, to inform you about the birth of God here in Nigeria. But we use it, we try to bring some things together and join together to enlighten you so that you can see more into what is hidden among us. Now, talks about poverty. Jesus, that everyone claim to follow today, all of us claim to believe in Jesus. He said in Luke chapter 6 verse 20, he said, "Blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of heaven." That's what he said. Blessed are the poor, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. I want to ask you, if God said that His blessings are for the poor, and you are say to God, I can never be poor, can't you see that you are indirectly telling God, I don't need your blessing? That is what it is. If God said, my blessings are for the poor, and you are saying that poverty is a curse, you are indirectly causing the state that you are supposed to be, the state of God. So these are the things that we don't know. So when He said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, I want you to understand that knowledge is not going to human school. Knowledge is not acquiring certificate. In fact, the awareness of the flesh is the most study that we keep having. But the ways of the supreme, the way of divinity, is that a man should stay as a child, so that when God is introduced, God will come and show the child how to live. Not to go to school, to go and learn how to become a doctor. So these are the reasons why we keep dying. The destruction of human knowledge. The knowledge we have today is the one that is destroying us. But God does not got that knowledge. So He said we lack the knowledge. So what kind of knowledge do we lack? The knowledge to life. the knowledge of the divine. So now, poverty is what we fight against in the world. The fight against poverty, hear me and hear me well, is the fight against God. I want to show you why. If God said, "Blessed be ye poor," and you are saying, "I can never be poor," it means I don't need your blessing. If God said, "Blessed be ye poor," and you said, "Poverty is a curse," you are saying, "God, I curse you." That is what we keep doing. Now, that will now push us to go, on and on, go around the street, try to fight with one another for land, how to kill our brother to carry the land so that we can sell and make money and be rich. How the young girls can, be introduced into what we call Yahoo. How, they will kill human and, sell their parts because we want to be rich. We want to have money. So, where is our help? Where is the part of life, the part of God that's supposed to be shown in our life? Where is it? Now, this would help you to understand why I said the only way and the only time that the part of God the image of God can be in us is when God is introduced in our midst, because that is the person that's supposed to show us the way that we can follow, to have the character that it comes with. That is the image of God. So, the word poor is a state. Get me and get me well. To be poor is a state. It's not how much you have. To be rich is also a state. It's not how much you have. To be poor is a state. It's not how much you don't have. To be rich is also a state. It's not how much you don't have. What do I mean? Poverty is a state of one person. When God is born in a generation, when the Spirit is introduced into a world, He has one person that He will provide from the womb without sin. That is how to have God with you. Somebody will be born in our midst without sin. Now, that is the person that is qualified to carry the word. That is the person that is called the poor. That is the honor of the state of heaven. The introduction of that Spirit in the person makes the person the heavenly vessel. So that is the heavenly product. That is the poor. Now, what qualifies the poor, the person to be the poor, is that the poor is a state that it comes with. And the poor is not that he will not have anything. No. It is that everything that human ever scramble about, walking around together, everything will come to him for the administration of human lives. But yet, he doesn't hold anything as his own. Tell me, do you have such a person among you? A man that everything will come to, but yet still, he doesn't hold onto any of those things as his own. So with him, administration of life is possible to go around humanity, as many that will listen to him. Do you have such a person among you? That is who the poor is. The state that it comes with is the state of the poor. And it is not that they lack material resources. It is that him qualified to be the one everything come to his table, as the one sitting as a father over the children. So he put the administration that will go around humanity, but he doesn't hold anything as his own. Check the men that you have today. Do you have such a person? That is the poor. Now, in Luke chapter 12, I don't know why I keep making reference to the Bible. But it's because I told you that the Bible is not a book for Christians. Listen, the Bible is not a book for Christians. It is just the lack of knowledge that now makes us accuse one another. When you read a Bible passage that said, "If any man will come to me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me," I want to ask you, Christians, are they not men? Muslims, are they not men? Hindus, are they not men? Pagans, are they not men? The atheists, are they not men? Even those who does not believe in any religion, are they not men? Don't you understand that when God is introduced into the world, when God is born in the world with us, that person is going to sit in the office in a capacity to make sure he judge the 12th tribe of Israel. This thing we are doing, I am a Christian, I'm a Muslim, I'm a pagan, I'm a Hindu, I am of Salvation Ministry, I'm of Redeem. He says it's not relevant with God. Because as long as you are a man that was privileged to be birthed into this world, I can assure you, you stand the equal chance to access what is called eternal life. But right now, we dwell with limitation because that is the state that has been given to us. Come to think of it, do we really enjoy that state? A state that you see people that you love, you just wake up, you don't see them breathing. A state that you see people that you wish you're supposed to see tomorrow, you open ground and bury them. Do we really enjoy that state? This state where we kill one another, where we slaughter one another because of money, because of land, do we enjoy it? Can't you see that our mentality is the rich man mentality and it's causing problem for all of us? Manna was introduced into the children of Israel. The instruction was that when you go to the field, pick the manna according to your needs. Don't keep it against tomorrow. For whosoever keepeth against tomorrow, the thing rust, it spoil. Now, let me let you know that the reason why we spoil is because we gather things to give. Now, it is not the thing that will spoil. It is we that spoil. Because we go against the command of lay not up for yourselves. So we spoil. We get limitation. We die. Don't think that it is the things that you gather that will spoil. No. When you gather, it is you that will spoil. But in the writing, when you gather, it is the thing that will spoil. So the state, the consciousness keep getting out of line. The killing keep increasing because we go against the divine rules. You didn't born with land, but you own land. You didn't born with knowledge, but you claim ownership over knowledge. You didn't born to see, you didn't born with clothes, you didn't born with pants, but today you have become a source of cloth making. So you can cover yourself. That is the human system. But remember, the part of divinity that's supposed to bring life to us is the one we are abusing. So poverty is the state that you need to be able to stay alive. I've said this before and I will say it again, but you cannot create that state in your life. You can't create that image in your life. So the image will only be created when God is introduced in our midst. That is where you have the image of God. Because the image of God is that somebody is born in the midst of men as God, with a character, with a living style. That when those that will listen to him, he passed them through a program, a process that will deny them the will of the world. So they become the children of God, those who carry the image, the similitude of that same God. Do you have such a person with you? Do you have such a person with you? Now, if you don't have such a person with you that is born as God, you need to look into the information we keep giving you. Through this, my profile, the New Direction podcast, they are open for a present movement of human salvation. I talked to you about human salvation before, how it applies to everyone, irrespective of your religion. So this moment is for you to understand that the fight against poverty is the fight against God that we don't know. And we keep dying because we deny the state that's supposed to bring peace to mankind. We deny the state that's supposed to bring oneness to unite all of us. We deny the state that's supposed to bring peace, the people we have around us. But rather, we fight over land, fight over property because we want to be rich. How far have we gone? Is it not time for us to make a U-turn so that the spirit of creation can listen to our cry?